Now, a new report by the group B Strep support charity suggests that the NHS just aren't doing enough to help babies diagnosed with group B streptococcus, Strep B for short. Now, the disease is the most common cause of life-threatening infection in newborn babies. The charity says the NHS needs to do more to help those who are affected. We're joined by the charity's CEO, Jane Plumb, and in Colchester, Marie Ellefsen, whose son contracted Strep B this time last year. Good to see you both, ladies. June, I've got to be honest, I'm not familiar with Strep B. Mind you, I haven't got children, so there you go. So talk us through what Strep B is and the risks it poses.
Group B strep is the most common cause of severe infection in newborn babies, and indeed of meningitis in babies under 3 months. And yet, on the other hand, it's also a very common bacterium that about 1 in 4 of us carries quite naturally without causing any harm to the person that's carrying it. But it's really important that particularly pregnant women and new parents know about group B strep, because when women know that they're carrying the bacterium or know that risk factors are present during pregnancy, then those women can have simple and safe IV antibiotics in labour that reduce the risk of a baby developing a group B strep infection hugely. And last year, the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists published new guidelines on group B strep, recommending that all pregnant women should be provided with an information leaflet about group B strep. And we worked with the college to produce a leaflet aimed at pregnant women that the college and we are recommending that all pregnant women are given. And yet we know this isn't happening throughout the UK, and it absolutely should.
Seems, it's a pretty simple thing to do, isn't it?
Yes.
Information, to be forewarned is to be forearmed.
Absolutely.
In all of these sort of things. And look, Marie, talk us through. You see, you've got your gorgeous boy with you there, who looks like a very happy chap this morning. Talk us through what happened with you.
Oh, well, he's my 5th child, and we'd never heard of group B strep, so I wasn't tested or anything. And he was born, sorry.
That's all right.
He was born and he started grunting, and none of my other children have ever done that before. And then he refused to want to feed. It was difficult, it was really scary.
And so, when that started happening, what reaction did you get? I mean, did you get a pretty quick diagnosis? Were the doctors able to identify what the problem was pretty swiftly?
Well, I kept telling the midwives that something wasn't right, but nobody was listening to me. So it took a few hours to actually get him to go downstairs. But when he went downstairs to the NICU, it was pretty quick, and they were really good.
I mean, it seems, June, with this, that it is all about information, which is the simplest thing. And if people have got it in their head to look out for this, if parents are warned what the potential problems are going to be, you're going to remove the vast majority of the problem, aren't you?
Absolutely. Most group B strep infections in newborn babies are preventable. We've seen that from the experiences of other countries. Most high-income countries will test all pregnant women late in their pregnancy, and if the result is positive, then those women are offered antibiotics in labour, and that reduces the chance of a baby developing group B strep by around about 80%. I mean, it's hugely effective preventative medicine. And it's absolutely, as you say, making sure that mums and midwives and doctors know what the risks are, know what the key signs are in a newborn, because, and if they see any of those things, think group B strep and act really quickly.
What about the screening here? And you say screening isn't routinely offered. Would that be expensive? When they're looking at screening, urine, vagina or rectum, which you imagine all of that is actually pretty straightforward and easy to do.
Absolutely, and there's been research that has looked into this, and the cost to the NHS of the tests that are routinely done in other countries, which is a low vaginal and a rectal swab. In the UK, we call that the enriched culture medium test. The cost to the NHS is estimated to be about £11 per test.
Right.
And then for the women who are positive, then that would be IV antibiotics in labour. And of course, you offset that against the costs of treating babies who develop avoidable Group B strep infections. And, you know, clearly...
The maths add up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's with a lot of these things, it just needs to be people are aware of it.
Absolutely.
And politicians are aware of it, then there you go, it's almost a problem solved.
Yep.
Look, Marie, we know it's Gabriel, isn't it? We know he was 1 yesterday, wasn't he?
It was, yes.
Did you have it? Was it even more special knowing that he'd obviously had a bit of a traumatic start to life, to be able to celebrate him being happy on his birthday?
Definitely, yes, because last Christmas he was in hospital, so I was separated from my other children. So this year we're all at home for Christmas together, so it's really good.
Well, look, you have a lovely Christmas. I'm sure Father Christmas will come and visit Gabriel and your other children this year. Oh, bye-bye. It's almost like a wave. Yeah, sure.
I think they should test all pregnant women. I mean, £11 is nothing compared to the life of a baby. It really, everybody needs to be tested. It's just so, it's scary.
Yeah,
it really
well,
is.
look, hopefully we'll get some reaction from some politicians on this. If we can hear from the Health Secretary, we'd very much like to do so and get his reaction. Look, really good to see you, both of you there. June, thank you very much indeed. Good to talk to you.